Well, SEWE opened today and the fun is just getting started. Tickets are still available for the premier wildlife event. Mary Roberts, along with Richard Weiss, is here, and he is the host of ABC News, ABC's Born to Explore, and he'll tell us about what is going on this weekend. Before we get to you, Richard, for the folks, Mary, who don't know about Southeast Wildlife, what I love to say is you take a very busy weekend in downtown Charleston, you add another 40,000 people to it and bring in literally the top of the line, the most prestigious, the most world-renowned wildlife artists and sculptors in the world.
Yes. You won't find this much talent in this world-class collection of art anywhere in the country. It's breathtaking. If you have a SEWE ticket, if you're going to SEWE, make sure you stop by the ballroom. It's incredible.
And one of the good things, among many good things, there is a shuttle. There's a free SEWE shuttle that's going around because you've got some things going on in Marion Square.
Marion Square, we have Brittlebank Park, Charleston Music Hall. We actually have 9 venues, and every SEWE ticket includes the SEWE shuttle, which will take you from venue to venue because it's going to be congested downtown this weekend.
It is. It's going to be very congested.
Yes.
What I don't like to hear from people is they say, "Well, I went and saw the birds of prey, and is that all there is to Southeast Wildlife?" I said,
no.
"Did you look at the brochure?
Yeah.
There's just so much going on,
So
such
much
as
more.
what you're going to be doing, Richard. Tell us about that."
Well, I'm only a small component of SEWE, as you know, but I have to say I'm so impressed with Charleston so far and the food and art community there.
And how polite and loving we are, right?
You know, there is something true. Everyone says that there's Southern hospitality is a term, but I think when someone says, you know, bless your heart, they actually mean it here.
Yeah.
So I've been very impressed. I've gone out oystering. I've been to oyster roasts. I've done gullah culture. I've gone and seen birds of prey. And, you know, the food community that you have here is world class. It's really world class.
Yeah. It is. It's incredible because we have chefs from all over the world that have come in to the local area, and a lot of people for years would save up money and then eat their way across Europe. Now they're doing it, eating their way across downtown Charleston, which is phenomenal.
You know, on Born to Explore, we always say that there are certain universal languages, and one of them is food, that you sit across the table from someone, doesn't have to speak the same spoken language, but you understand food, music, and art. And it seems that all the things I've seen at SEWE and in Charleston all combine to some place where there's terrific unspoken languages being spoken.
Absolutely,
here.
because the language of wine and good food can carry on for hours and hours, and you don't even speak the other person's language.
Absolutely.
Tell us what you're doing with Southeast Wildlife this year.
Well, I'm speaking on Friday today and on Saturday, and I'm talking about trips that have sort of transformed people's lives. And, you know, Born to Explore, we're not just an adventure show. We really delve into the culture, the salt of the earth of different places. So that's why when we came here to Charleston to film, that the gullah culture is very interesting for me. To go out with an oysterman and harvest oysters and go to an oyster roast, to me, that's a compelling, interesting story.
And listening to the way they speak.
Well,
which is
every
just
place
incredible.
around the world, every place around the world. And, you know, so Born to Explore, we filmed on 6 continents, probably about 30 countries. And we're on Saturdays here at 11:30. I'm just going to talk about some of the experiences, and it's going to be everything from the mundane of having kids to you know, skiing to the North Pole or being on expeditions on Everest or Kilimanjaro and things like that.
Which we can take just a second. There's a guy that used to work here, John Barnhart, who is an award-winning videographer and who has been with you on many of your occasions.
Yeah, and John has really been a game changer for me. He's an artist, and you know, it's another example of great talent being plucked away from Charleston and being brought elsewhere.
He comes back.
John and I have had just tremendous experiences, and it's interesting because I think we both have grown more socially conscious from the experience, that when you go to Africa, to a village, it's very humbling to see what people have overcome to accomplish things. I'm always so impressed by what people are able to create with so little. And you know, I think the reputation of Cruise is that after a shoot, you know, people are hard charging, drinking, and they don't care. But, you know, often when we complete a day, we talk about that experience. It's almost like a little, whew, I can't believe we just saw that.
Absolutely.
And,
Richard?
and it's great to have that experience with a friend.
Oh yeah, Richard, thank you so much. Mary,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you
Busy
very much.
weekend, that's for sure.
Yes.
It's already open. Southeast Wildlife, it's going on. Make sure you check out all of the different venues, over 9 of them. Of course, we got the Dogs at Brittlebank Park. We've got also at Marion Square, the Birds of Prey, and then make sure you get to the other venues to see some of the most fantastic artwork and sculptures anywhere in the world. Give those folks a call, 723-1748. More coming up right after the break. Stay with us.
Thank you very much.